what else was it I was on the show? Oh, okay. So this is the point of what I was talking about food and growing food. So this is what I just realized about the programming. That's what it was, the programming. So coming up, you know, we were kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's a U.S. thing, American thing, I don't know, I guess. But I've always looked at fruit as a separate meal, kind of like dessert. You know, like dessert is separate and then it's optional too. So fruit has always kind of been like that in my head. Like, you just go and eat a banana or you go and eat a piece of something just by itself and then that's that. And I don't like sweet stuff. You know, sometimes I do. This Star Wars music is driving me nuts. Hold on. It's my little TV that I look at when I'm in here cooking and stuff. And even when I'm right there working. But still, anyway, so it's always been like, you know, go get a piece of this, or you know, or like if you're hungry, your parents say, go eat an orange or go whatever, right? Always separate. So since it's always separate, in my head, it was always kind of like optional too. And since I don't like sweet stuff, it's like, But then sometimes I still would be craving something sweet. And it's like, when you think I'm craving something sweet, you thinking like, okay, cookie, cake, something like that. And then I've heard, you know, growing up, I was like, well, just eat a piece of fruit. That'll help it. And it was just like, yeah, but I don't really like fruit because I don't like sweet stuff. I was equating fruit with dessert and with sweet stuff and like a whole separate entity. Right. So fast forward to, I don't know, it was last week, 2 weeks ago. I was watching Instagram and I don't know how I saw this dude. Dude from Brazil, I think. Brazil. And he films himself eating. Him and his wife sit down and eat or whatever. And you know, he eats like a lot of food. But he like skinny. You know, he in good shape, skinny. And he eat a lot of food. But it's like when I was watching him make his plate every time, and I thought about this to all my other like friends from like Brazil, you know, like they incorporate everything into their meal. Like the fruit, like of course the vegetables, but also the fruit. It's like a part of the meal. And I thought, you know what? Whenever I went to Mexico, places like that, even when I was in Australia, and when they served food, it was always fruit with it, like always. And so, you know, you at the resort, you're like, ooh, this is so pretty. Look, it's got mango on it. It's got, ooh, with the chicken, with the this, or with the eggs, with the this. It was always like that. And so that right there further put in your mind, oh, well, you only do that for special occasions or only when you're going to make platters for company or whatever. No, man. This dude, I watched about 10 or 20 of his videos, like back to back. It was interesting watching it, but I was just like, ain't that something? And he was eating like, you have like the main meal, some kind of meat and something with onions and potato stuff, maybe some jicama and some kind of bread stuff, whatever. And he would get like some pineapple, a slice of pineapple, and maybe like a piece of watermelon and a couple of bananas, and you know, like all on the plate. And it was like, dang, that's a lot, but dang, it look good, you know. And it just made me think, how come we don't, you know, like, you know, and people like in the Caribbean and other places like that, they like are a lot healthier because they eat a lot more fruit. And of course, it's not really about natural fruit, you know, this conversation. It's about, I guess, how I was taught to look at it. So I was like, I'm going to start doing that because maybe that will take away my cravings for, I got to taste for something sweet. I don't know what it is. And I don't know why I'm craving something sweet. Most times if you're craving something sweet, it's because it's something that you're missing. And you will fill it with probably the wrong thing a lot of times, like sugar, you know, sugar stuff. So I was like, and then because I don't like that, I'm like, well, let me take magnesium because magnesium will give me whatever I need to help me get away from craving something sweet. It's like, poof, what does that mean? What else has magnesium? What else? You know, it's like I'm always putting stuff together and thinking about stuff, but it never really occurred to me like this. Like from now on, put everything on your plate at once. The vegetables, the fruit, and the main course, all at once. And then see how you feel. So I was like, I'm going to do that every day and I'm going to see how I feel. I wasn't waking up in the middle of the night going, damn, I want something sweet. You know, dang, I need, what is it? What is it? And then I didn't want to keep taking magnesium because it makes your stomach hurt if you don't eat it with food or like all this stuff. So you can just like avoid all of that and then put it all together. So when I was eating the food, it was like, okay, I'm going to take a bite of this chicken or whatever it is. And then, you know, some mushrooms. And then it's like, should I bite that banana? Is that going to be weird? Like right after that, took a piece of the banana. I was like, that tastes kind of good. It gives a little spice to the banana. And then the banana gives a little flavor, a little sweet to the food. And I was like, pineapple, wow, that's amazing. Watermelon, because I try to eat all those things anyway to help with certain things with digestion, you know, just making sure I get my H3O, you know, all of that. And I have like garlic stuffed olives, I'll eat those and this and that, garlic shoots, onion shoots, all the stuff. So I do all that stuff every day, but I end up missing out a lot because of the separation. And I was like, damn, that's kind of how we were taught and brought up, you know. So I tried it my own self for 2 weeks, and it works. It makes a whole big damn difference. And then that way I get my fruit in. And I don't like making smoothies all the time because I don't like sweet stuff. And most smoothies are sweet when it's full of, fruits. So that's why I'll throw in some spinach or throw in some kale or whatever to balance it out. But man, when you eat your fruit with your food, it's like the perfect balance. And I just found that shit out like 2 weeks ago. It's so wild, ain't it? It's tripping. So anyway, so I'm about to make me, what time is it? It's 3:50. I was gonna say, I'm about to make me some breakfast. This is going to be my first meal of the day because I've just been messing around upstairs and just doing stuff, taking my time. Goddess Day is just, you just take your time and do whatever. So I'm making a sandwich. It's a roasted turkey sandwich with some Hawaiian bread, which is great. So I'm going to put lettuce on here, and I'm going to add some tomato and onion. And then I'm going to put a few little slices of avocado on there. And I got my watermelon. So I'll put some of that on there. And I'll grab some grapes, put a few of those on there. And I'll do like a half a banana. I'll slice that up. And then I'll do some of my garlic stuffed olives. I don't, because of my stomach, I don't like absorb a lot of food just because of my whole inner makeup. So the more that I can, that's why I take a lot of vitamins. So the more I can get in, nutrient-wise through eating, the better. Because then I got a good chance of absorbing and retaining those nutrients, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm excited about this. So anyway, I'm going to make my little food, and then I'll come back and show you what it is. And then I got to make this video about clouds. Pineapple. I probably can make that. I cut my pineapple. So, see how it's got like all the little lines? I just cut mine across the lines this way, and then across the lines that way. And then when you do that, this is what you have. And it's so easy. You ain't got to cut the sides, cut the bottom, cut the this, cut the core. Nope, none of that. And this is kind of how it looks. So that's just one side. And normally I cut it while it's all still connected like that. But today I'm hungry, so I didn't want to do all that. But yeah, look at that. But you end up with like just a whole piece, and you can eat that all the way down to the bottom and throw it away. Or put it in a jar and make some pineapple water for your plants, or boil it, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I just want to share that right quick. Like, ta-da. Now, doesn't that look good? And it's filling. It's the right kind of filling. I got my pineapple, little square triangles, a few grapes, some watermelon. Man, if you put a little bit of this and this on the watermelon, tastes like fire. My banana. Got my fresh basil leaves that I grow over there, and all my other shoots and onion and lettuce and tomato and the turkey, and I got a little bit of avocado on there, and then my garlic stuffed olives and a couple of barbecue Fritos. These supposed to be for chili, but yeah. But yep, that's me from now on, eating my fruit with my food, even with my breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time. And then I probably would do less snacking, and it will take away that craving for, I need something sweet. Peace.